Hello everyone and welcome to another hunt footage episode. You're joining us at the beginning of August. We're out here in the beautiful Chiltern Hills in Buckinghamshire, hopefully to find ourselves a fallow pricket or two. We're using today the Merkel K3 Kipplauf in 308, so hopefully we'll get some footage recorded for you guys and hope you enjoy it. Keep watching. So you'll just be able to see a muntjac buck just above the rail in this bit of footage. We've positioned ourselves in this high seat on the edge of this field. This field has got a clover lay in it that's been there for about 12 months. The deer absolutely love the new growth that comes through on this lay. The muntjac buck is sort of looking like he's going to come out onto the field. He wasn't on the menu, but it was quite nice to see anyway. He actually gets startled and decides to beat a hasty retreat because of the noise that some fallow prickets are making in the woodland behind us. I did think at first that the dog had startled him. The dog was tied up at the base of the high seat, but not her fault because when I looked down, she was dead still and lying down. So we can let her off on this one. So after our muntjac had disappeared, the fallow that were in the woodland behind us didn't make an appearance, but one lone fallow pricket does emerge at the bottom of the valley. You probably won't be able to see it in this footage, and we decided to take a shot at it. It was a good solid strike, and I know a lot of people would criticise for not rapidly reloading, but actually animal dropped immediately on the spot, and I wanted to keep an eye on it before taking my eye off to reload. So once we saw it drop, made sure it was then still before reloading. So there's our fallow pricket. Took this shot from the high seat just over there. It's about 130 metres. Animals are in still. We've given it a few minutes, so we're just going to walk on down and see what the carcass is like. Go on then, dog. So here's our fallow pricket. Early August. Out the way, dog. So you can see just starting to come out of velvet, and leaving this clean antler behind. Took a chest shot. Entrance wound's just here, which is perfect. From 130 metres. I suspect it came out just into the shoulder on the other side. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can see there it's just come out into the shoulder on the offside, which is a bit annoying, but it's the only angle we had. We're under a bit of pressure to get as many of these guys on the deck as we can. So this was taken using 130 grain Fox bullets. We've switched to using these, or trialling these at the moment, because I have been using the 110 grain Barnes TTSX bullets, and just finding we get quite a lot of bruising and blood meat when we skin them down. So just trying to try a different weight bullet and different construction and see how we get on with them. So we'll get this back skinned and let you guys know the outcome. So I've sped this little bit of footage up, as I thought it'd be pretty boring for you all to sit and watch exactly what I do when I gralloch. We will do a separate video on grallocking at some point and show you this process we do step by step. Also at the end of this video I do talk through exactly what I'm doing, but I thought given the sort of failing light and the fact that I didn't have someone with me to help video this, you probably wouldn't get the best angles. This isn't the best place to sort of show this kind of footage, so we'll talk you through it in a moment. So there you have it. Hopefully just included some footage of us grallocking that fallow pricket. I probably gralloch slightly differently to some of you. And the first thing I do is go in just above the rib cage there, cut up through the neck, pull out both food and windpipe and sort of free them off around the bottom. Then do the same around the back end, around the backside, and then cut up through the abdomen right up to just where you hit the bottom of the rib cage, but don't then cut through the rib cage. And then essentially when you're eviscerating everything back out, is pull the food and the windpipe back through, pull the anal tract back through into the abdomen as well, and take everything out, but leave that breastbone intact. Now, the reason I personally do that is I think you leave the field with a cleaner carcass, in terms of if you haven't got that rib cage open, there's less potential for everything to get crammed up inside there, so dirt, leaves, grass and all the rest of it. So I open it back up when I get back to the larder. And the same with taking off the head and the legs. I leave those all on until I get back. Also means if you need to do any kind of last minute checks that you haven't managed to do in the field, or you want to do them under slightly better light conditions, you can. So you have it, that's our fallow pricket. Also try and get some footage for you when we get back, and once we've skinned it, and see what those 130 grain fox bullets have done to him. But yeah, hopefully see you in a bit. Hello everyone, so we have just skinned the fallow pricket. It's been hanging for a few days now, and thought we'd show you entrance and exit wound. And just a reminder, this is with the Fox 130 grain bullets. This one was shot at about 150 meters. Chest shot, went in just behind the shoulder on the left hand side. Because the animal was quartering, it's come out partially through the shoulder on the other side. So if we just spin it round for you to have a look. So here we have entrance wound, which not too bad at all, and very happy with that. And then if we spin carcass round, there, if you believe it, is exit wound. So bearing in mind that's gone through a shoulder, and I'm sure there'll be bruising as we open up that shoulder and butcher it down anyway, but nowhere near the same sort of level of damage we've been seeing with the lighter, faster bullets, which I would have expected to see sort of bruising and blood seepage all the way up to sort of about here, on the carcass, of a nice big, and it would definitely have covered the outside portion of the shoulder as well. So far very, very happy with these. This is only one of the first fallow prickets we've shot this season, so we'll continue doing so with the fox bullets, and see how we get on. Thank you very much for joining, everybody. Please do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully see you on the next one. Thank you very much.